gotten a ton of looks. 0 for 2 from three-point range, 1 for 4 overall. Waterman, a nice cut. Smith will look from the corner, and there is his first made three of the game.
It was a great cut by Waterman. He got away with a little shuffle, but was able to find Smith in the corner for a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Robinson behind the screen from Williams, missed it, but Carr somehow got the offensive rebound. Butler buries it.
Waterman and Hepburn both had that ball, but couldn't come up with it.
Andrew Carr is making plays at both ends of the floor tonight for Kentucky.
His length is a difference-making factor.
Away with the jumper, not there. Hepburn the tip, Louisville ball. Hepburn driving by Williams and a chance for three.
He's got a little brush screen in transition. He's so good off screen and roll situations. You know, he can snake it and stop and go, a little in and out dribble to get his shoulders past Amari Williams. Just locked him to the floor and went right into him to get the contact. Just opened him right up and got all the way to the rim.
And misses the free throw, so Louisville 3 for 6 as a team from the line tonight. Kentucky 9 for 14. Garrison in for Williams now for the Wildcats. Robinson, the drive and the scoop, can't hit it, and it belongs to the Cardinals.
Robinson able to turn the corner off that zoom action. Couldn't get it to fall.
Hadley having trouble getting the dribble going, now trying to make a move over the bigger Carr, and it's over the back. James Scott just picked up his 4th foul. 2.5 minutes into the second half, so Scott is going to have to sit, but it is going to be Terrence Edwards Jr., who again really is a starter, had started the first 8 games of the year. He's one of their leading scorers, but Scott's going to be on the bench for a while as Edwards checks in.
And Edwards has 3 fouls. So don't be surprised if Kentucky decides to go right at him. He's guarding Otega Owe. I want to put him in as many situations as he can early, because he's going to try desperately to keep from picking up that 4th.
And again, a very thin team due to injuries for Kaysen Pryor, Corin Johnson, and Abubakar Traore. Another Kentucky 3.
Great job by Garrison to read that double team. Kentucky Hepburn came to double, he just shot it right back to Lamont Butler.
It's as noisy as it's been since right at the beginning of the game, something Pat Kelsey talked about. Block it out. Smith short on the 3, and the battle goes to the Cats. Carr. Loose ball to Garrison for the slam.
Louisville doing a really good job of knocking that ball away from Andrew Carr, but just couldn't come up with it. Kentucky's getting the loose ball. Now watch the double team come. Hepburn goes to double. Great job reading the double over his left shoulder and getting it to Lamont Butler for that catch and shoot opportunity.
And a timeout on the floor as the Kentucky lead has grown to 10. The Cats 8 for 11 from three-point range.
Say you're looking for the perfect present. Head to the perfect place. A place with gifts that light up a face as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place isn't a warehouse store. That place is your local Ace. Around the block. What you need in stock. With service so good it's guaranteed. This Christmas, order online and we'll deliver same day. Or we'll have it ready for pickup in 15 minutes.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
When I was younger, my calling was to play football. But as I grew older, I realized life isn't about how many people you can knock down. It's about how many people you can lift up. At Ram, our calling is to build game-changing trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering.
Right now, during the Ram Wrap Up the Year sales event, get $5,000 total cash allowance on the purchase of most 2025 Ram 1500 trucks. Hurry to your local Ram dealer today.
What does a good investment opportunity look like? At T. Rowe Price, we let curiosity light the way, asking smart questions about opportunities like clean water and what promising new treatment advances can make a new tomorrow possible. Better questions, better outcomes.
Hey, keep your head in the game, son. The scout from football college is up in the stands.
Maybe you'd rather go to school for insurance.
I didn't raise no insurance, man.
But you did, Dad. Football's your passion. But mine is providing around-the-clock protection to progressive customers of Bundle Home and Auto.
Jamie, we need you out here for football. You're giving up on your dream, James.
No, Dad. I'm giving up on yours.
Oh, James, wait!
That's not the exit.
The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor tracks your glucose in real time, and over time, it can help lower your A1C. This is progress. Learn more and try for free at freestylelibre.us.
Hey, my treat today. I don't think they'll take that here.
Of course they take Discover.
You're stuck in the past.
Unlike me.
You look rad.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
When you'd rather enjoy the pool than clean someone else's,
Edie, get out of the pool.
it matters where you stay. Stay and save up to 20% off. Hilton for the stay.
Everyone knows there's no games like bowl games.
What do we have brewing here, folks?
Capital One Bowl Mania on the ESPN networks and ABC.
Welcome back to Lexington. Dan Schulman, Jay Billis, 10-point lead now for Kentucky. Again, they were without Lamont Butler due to an ankle injury their last two games. They've got him back, and boy, are they happy that they do. He hasn't missed a shot in this game.
He has been absolutely remarkable. 21 points. He's 7 of 7 from the field. He's hit all 5 of his three-point attempts, and coming into this game, he had made 7 threes on the season, shooting about 33%. This is as well offensively as I've seen him play, and I saw him a lot at San Diego State. And he's an improved finisher around the basket as well. He can get to the basket, but at San Diego State, he didn't finish at a high rate, but he's playing off 2 feet more under Mark Pope.
5 threes, ties his career high, 21 points, 2 shy of his career high. Smith with a drive and a lay-in to make it an 8-point game.
Kentucky has run that zoom action. Here it is. It's just basically a down screen into a handoff, but their cutting is so good off of it.
And cutting is something that Mark Pope preaches and coaches meticulously, right?
Well, they make hard cuts. There's one of them.
Yeah. Number 2 for Butler. He's now tied his career high with 23.
But oftentimes Kentucky doesn't get something off the first cut. It can be the second or the third. So the first cut can be sometimes a sacrificial cut, but you still have to cut really hard, and this team does that.
They called another foul.
Emperor draws another foul.
Kentucky actually charts assist cuts, a cut that leads to a basket that helps a teammate get open.
Happy holidays, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the hoops here from downtown Lexington.
Hoopa, look! Mufasa, the Lion King.
Oh, I love origin stories.
I hope we're in it.
I'm not king, not royal blood. This is a story of brothers, Mufasa and the prince who would come to be known as Scar. This kingdom belongs to me. Brother, we must fight together. You stole my destiny. Mufasa, it is your time. Mufasa the Lion King. In theaters December 20th, rated PG.
Life? Diabetes. There's no slowing down. Each day is a unique blend of people to see and things to do. That's why you choose Glucerna to help manage blood sugar response. Uniquely designed with Carb Steady. Glucerna. Bring on the day.
Honey, I don't think the spray's working.
It's okay, you got it. Just stick with it.
Just keep coming.
Okay, let's try something else. Yeah? McCoy, you're in.
I got you.
If only there were backups in real life.
There you go, Colt.
But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
I'm just off today.
It's only one nest. Leave the other wasps.
Lowe's knows the best holiday tradition is taking your tradition to the next level. So if you find a lower price in the things you want,
Need.
we'll match it. Plus, with My Lowe's Rewards, you can earn points when you shop to make the holidays even more
Sweet.
Lowe's knows how to help you holiday.
When you want bedtime to be a good time,
Good night, sweetheart.
it matters where you stay. Stay and save up to 20% off. Hilton for the stay.
Hosting a holiday feast? Let Popeyes cook something everyone will love. Serving it as a home-cooked meal can be our little secret. This year, take a holiday from cooking with Popeyes Festive Family Box.
Now is the perfect time to get away during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. With 0 payments for 90 days on select models. Plus, every Hyundai is backed by America's best warranty. Hurry to the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event before this great offer ends. Drive away now in one of our most popular models with 0% APR and 0 payments for 90 days. Only during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
It's Pee Wee on ESPN as we continue Jim Valvano's fight against cancer.
And one of the great ways you can support V-Week and the V Foundation, the 20th annual Dick Vitale Gala supporting children's pediatric cancer is May 2nd, 2025, chasing the goal of $100 million donated to charity. You can have a chance to participate in Dickie V's car raffle, $100 per ticket. Go to v.org/Vitale raffle, your chance to win a Porsche at the 20th annual Dickie V Gala down in Sarasota. The best news is Dickie V announced this past week he is cancer-free. Dick, again, we know you're watching, as we said, in New York Tuesday night. We love you. We're thinking of you. We want to have you back in an arena calling games soon. But best of all, you have been given the best news possible. He has fought 4 different rounds of cancer and treatment, and just great to know that he's been given the best news that he could have given the doctors.
Yeah, we were all sitting on pins and needles waiting for the results, and couldn't have been more thrilled to hear that cancer-free.
9-point lead, Kentucky, second half. Brea. He doesn't need much space, does he? But he misses that one. Brea now 1 for 4 from 3-point range. Came in at 56% on the season.
Well, Louisville made him take that one off the dribble.
Waterman's going to try one. That is the 9th 3 of the game for Louisville in 22 attempts. Much, much better than they've done for the most part this season, and that is helping them hang around in the game.
And maybe that'll help Noah if Waterman play with more of a free mind out there. They got to stay down and meet ball fake.
Carr, strong move, but can't finish it. Waterman's got it, and it's Louisville ball. Hepburn, Hadley, position in the paint, up and in, and a foul as well.
Spectacular footwork by Javon Hadley. Great cut to catch the ball right in the restricted arc. When you get buried that deep as a defender, Kobe Brea, not much that he could do. But a terrific job to pivot and then pivot back into the body of Brea, pick up the contact. Not much there for a foul, but the referee called it. But give credit to Hadley for a terrific move to get that bucket.
And one of the things you were talking to Pat Kelsey about at shoot-around today, Hadley's a matchup problem. He's either going to be quicker than the big guys or stronger than the guys his size, right?
He's a big guard that can take you down into the post, so he can play basically at the 4 spot. And he's a difficult cover for a bigger 4. You put a smaller guard on him, he can take him down into the post and pull him.
7-0 run Louisville. It's a 3-point game.
And we have not seen much transition out of Kentucky in this second half.
Butler driving on Hepburn. And is fouled.
With the strength of Lamont Butler. And he's a capable open shooter. He's been shooting it in this game better than I've ever seen him shoot it. But he's so strong and always wants to drive to the right. He can drive left, but he prefers to drive to the right. He's much more dangerous that way.
And Chucky Hepburn, I'm sorry, Jay, after this play, got up and for the second time in the game, there it is, grimaced and reached for that right shoulder. We saw it in the first minute of the game. Hey, there's more hoops coming your way tonight, 8:30 Eastern on the SEC Network. It'll be 7th-ranked Alabama, one of the premier offensive teams in the nation, hosting Creighton, a great team that knocked off Kansas last Wednesday. Later on tonight on the SEC Network.
Brian Kalkbrenner, one of the best big guys in the country. Stephen Ashworth, who transferred in last year from Utah State, can really shoot it. But Creighton lost Pop Isaacs for the season, and that was a big blow.
Louisville with the ball, down by only 4 here at Rupp. In and out on the floater by Edwards, and it belongs to the Wildcats.
Thought Edwards would use the backboard there from that angle. Makes it a little bit of an easier shot.
Edwards with 13, Hepburn with 15 to lead the Cards. Lamont Butler leads all scores with a career-high 24. And again, some offense through Williams. He had 4 assists in the first half. Butler, boy, you talked about strength. You saw it there.
Not much that Edwards could do with those 3 fouls.
As you can tell, the crowd wanted to walk on that play. Wide open, Hepburn. Count it. 3-point game.
Chucky Hepburn is having himself a game at both ends of the floor.
That's his 4th three. He's now got 18 points. Williams gets back to his strong hand, and the lefty lays it in.
Has had such a strength and height advantage over Hadley down low.
Yeah, this is a very small Cardinals lineup right now. Robinson in to win, knocked out of bounds, still Kentucky ball.
One of the few turnovers we've seen from Louisville in this game. It allows Kentucky to take it the other way. But watch the strength of Lamont Butler. Just gave a little forearm, and Edwards went straight back. And just a miscommunication on the screening action left Chucky Hepburn wide open from the right wing to knock down that 3. And Louisville continues to hang in there, even though this Kentucky team shooting just under 70% for the game.
One of the reasons they've only turned it over twice, again, in between not turning it over and offensive rebounding, Louisville's getting more shot attempts than Kentucky. And here's another offensive rebound and a 3rd crack at it on this trip for the Cats. Butler, by the way, has gone to the bench. Perry is back in for Kentucky, so a few minutes in the first half. Almanor will try one. With 3 off the glass and a nice rebound by Roots.
Not the best shot by Almanor. He can make that, but that was contested, rushed.
Look at this. Wow. Hepburn continues to have a magnificent game.
He's got speed. He can decelerate when he needs to. He's like a great pitcher. He changes speeds.
Right behind the back. Tough one over some size. And he'll knock it down. What a shot by Kobe Bryant.
So much for making dribble.
And shot that over a 6'8" guy in Roots as well. That pass stolen by Robinson. And the foul on Edwards, his 4th. And what a critical play that is. The turnover is one thing. The foul is the bigger problem for Terrence Edwards Jr.
Chucky Hepburn keeping the Cardinals in this one. The crossover, the hesitation, getting it to the other side of the bucket with the right hand, and Kobe Bryant with the step back. That's a big-time jack.
Everyone, customize and save hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
And then I wake up.
And you have the stream every night?
Yeah, every night.
You see.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Say you're looking for the perfect present. Head to the perfect place. A place with gifts that light up a face as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place isn't a warehouse store. That place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed. This Christmas, get free assembly and delivery on your new grill at Ace.
Ace is the place with the help for hardware, folks.
I think we need a bigger yard.
With our credit?
Credit Karma can show us how to improve our credit for free. Then we can get a place with a bigger yard.
Intuit Credit Karma. Download the app today.
When I was younger, my calling was to play football. But as I grew older, I realized life isn't about how many people you can knock down. It's about how many people you can lift up. At Ram, our calling is to build game-changing trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering.
Right now, during the Ram Wrap Up the Year sales event, get $5,000 total cash allowance on the purchase of most 2025 Ram 1500 trucks. Hurry to your local Ram dealer today.
A dream is a wish your heart makes.
You got the tickets?
Vivid Seats, the only ticket company in the game that rewards you for buying. From concerts to sports and everything in between. Vivid Seats, official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Thanks. What'd you get? Oh, I got another double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double hot, double calf, double sweet. Hey, did you know that Discover doubles your cash back at the end of the first year? You are cut off.
You earn, we match.
Debbie.
Unlimited cashback match.
Give Louisville all the credit in the world. Underman got some injuries playing here in a rough, hostile environment. They're hanging right in, but a critical play here as the pass by Ruths was stolen by Robinson, and then Edwards gets called for his fourth foul and will be on the bench, presumably for the foreseeable future. There are two Cardinals with four, Edwards and Scott, and J. Pat Kelsey's only used 7 guys in this game. So right now he's down to the 5 on the floor, but he's brought Scott back in with 4. So he feels he needs to have Edwards on the bench at least for a while. But James Scott, the sophomore, is playing with 4 fouls. That was him blocking out Carr right there.
Yeah, Louisville's options are limited. They're short-handed.
Hepburn misses the 3. Tip no. Carr has it.
That's it.
If it's Scott, it is indeed. Wait a minute. Pat Adams is, wait a minute. So we've got 2 officials, again, disagreeing on who the foul's on. The initial call was on Scott, but Pat Adams went to Jeff Hartness and said, no. It's on number 9, Roos, and that will allow Scott to stay in the game.
I'm not sure I understand that.
They're going to go to the monitor now to confirm.
The guy who blew the whistle knows who he blew it.
Biggest play is under review.
Is it on 0 or is it on 9? If it's on 0, 0's out of the game.
That's the only guy there.
Take your pick. Scott was in front. Roots was behind.
I mean, I don't see how
more Scott comes in.
I don't think there's any question. Yeah. I mean, if you're the baseline official and you blow the whistle, I don't see how another official can come in and say, no, put it on somebody else. What you saw didn't happen.
The foul will remain on 0 red.
The foul will remain on 0 red, and that means that James Scott is fouled out of the game.
Yeah, I tried to cheat there.
So Edwards remains on the bench, so the 5 players on the floor for Louisville may all be out there for a while. They've only got 8 healthy scholarship players. 1 has fouled out, and another one, Frank Anselmibe, has not played in this game. They got a lot of guys in their sweats right now, out with injuries. They're only going to get one of them back. That'll be Abubakar Traore, but he's probably still a few weeks away. Carr the handoff. Owe. The lob inside, and Carr to finish.
Wayne Smith had to switch off on Andrew Carr, and Owe saw it right away and just lobbed it up to his bigger teammate that had the advantage.
18 assists on 25 made baskets and another Louisville turnover. Owe scores to make it a 10-point game. And Pat Kelsey wants a timeout. Just like that, Kentucky's got a double-digit lead.
I'm Jimmy Dean, and that's Sunrise Something. I honestly feel that way about Jimmy Dean sausage. Get yourself a large chunk of that good morning feeling. Oh, that smells good.
My schedule's pretty jam-packed these days. I've got 2, 3 birthday parties on Saturday, and Sunday, that's my me time.
How's that work?
Works for me.
Works for me.
It is bowl season, and there's another one coming your way tonight. The IS-4S Salute to Veterans Bowl is tonight at 9 p.m. South Alabama and Western Michigan tonight on ESPN. That immediately follows the Heisman Trophy presentation. Big day at night on the family of networks here today.
Louisville a little bit rattled right now, and that's why Pat Kelsey called that timeout.
They had gotten it down to 3 a couple of minutes ago, but now they've turned it over 3 times in their last 5 possessions, and Kentucky's got it back to 10.
One of the turnovers led to the Terrence Edwards foul, and then gave up an open bucket.
Maybe the cleanest look that Raymond Smith has gotten from beyond the arc, and he's not going to miss that one.
Brought him back to the ball when he can catch and shoot. But he's really got a pretty stroke.
He made 112 threes last year for Pat Kelsey at the College of Charleston. Garrison banging with Waterman. Pass in traffic, stolen away by Hadley, and he's fouled by Carr.
Both Hadley and Ruths were right there. And Hadley went after the ball with both hands. Ray Smith just coming off that little fade screen action back to the ball. Nice screen by Hadley to free him up.
Matt Kelsey told us this morning his team will scrap. They will play hard, and he wasn't kidding. They are undermanned and on the road, but in this game. Seven on the shot clock, back to Hepburn.
Switch.
The 3 over Garrison won't go. And it is Kentucky ball. Brea is going to sit now for the Wildcats. It's going to be Garrison Whitbound. We are past the midway point of the second half here at Rupp Arena. Dan Shulman and Jay Ellis. Kentucky 71, Louisville 64. Robinson off the screen. Boy, Louisville is playing some physical defense.
Well, they have to be physical in this game. They're going to get cut up.
Owe. A little bit too strong, and Waterman wraps up the rebound. Good job by Carr to stay in front of Smith. Smith misses this one. And a battle for it. It will be a held ball, and the possession arrow gives it to Kentucky. And look who's back. 8:55 to go, Jay. Here comes Terrence Edwards Jr. with 4 fouls.
You just can't afford to wait. Edwards Jr. has experience. You just have to be smart to put yourself in a position to pick up that fifth one. But you need his firepower out on the floor to have another offensive threat.
He has been tasked, at least for now, with defending Kobe Bryant. Butler to drive. And a foul. And Lamont Butler, having one of the best games of his career, is going back to the line.
And that was Lamont Butler playing off of 2 feet. Comes to a 2-footed jump stop. Gives no Waterman a shot fake. Waterman leaves the floor and he just goes right into his body. That's just disciplined, smart basketball by Lamont Butler.
The only shots Butler has missed today have been from the line. He is 9 for 9 from the floor, including 5 for 5 from 3. But he's now only 3 of 7 from the free throw line. And he's going to head to the bench probably because the under immediate timeout is not that far away as Travis Perry comes back in. Mark Pope can barely allow himself to take Butler out of the game. Pat Kelsey cannot take Chucky Hepburn out of the game. Robinson a rebound off the miss, and here come the Cats.
That same action where Smith got the open 3 and made it.
And a turnover gives it back to Louisville. And Travis Perry, the freshman, getting a couple of minutes here, a couple of minutes there. They're without Kirk Risa. So Perry kind of the de facto backup point guard, just a little bit here and there for Butler. Smith. Weak side rebound, Waterman.
Waterman, good offensive rebounder. So is Hadley.
Misses the 3. And now it's Kentucky ball. Largest lead of the game for Kentucky was 12. Louisville had it down to 3 earlier this half. Robinson a couple of misses, but Carr in the right place at the right time yet again.
Kentucky getting the ball to the rim, and when Louisville going after blocked shots, it opens up the offensive glass. If nothing opens wider than my mouth when I get Rum Arena ice cream. You're welcome, Dan Schulman. You're welcome.
When you'd rather enjoy the pool than clean someone else's.
Sweetie, get out of the pool.
It matters where you stay. Stay and save up to 20% off. Hilton for the stay.
You know what's better than 1 Papa John's pizza? 2 Papa John's pizza for only $6.99 each.
Only at Papa John's, bundle 2 or more Papa Pairings menu items for $6.99 each. Get your favorites for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some Papa John's.
On Medicare, living with diabetes, progress is having your coffee like you like it. The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor is covered by Medicare for more people managing diabetes with insulin. This is progress. Ask your doctor today.
Chase really knows how to put the heart in your local community. See what I did there? Hey, Jackie. Evan, my guy. You helping him say this, right? I wish I had somebody like Evan when I started. Somebody just got their first debit card. Ice cream on you? Tacos. I got you. Wait, hold on. Don't you owe me money? What? Your money is a part of your community, so your bank should be too. Like Chase. Focus on your energy, O.B. Lord. Welcome to Vegas. That's where you gon' get it and what you gon' take. Everything being me. I'm in the
Our crowd is here. We're gonna pump that just the slide in the championship online. These games mean a lot to these players. Only one team can hold the cup. So who wants to win? The Gallons and World Cup semifinals. Rockets, Thunder. On ABC and ESPN Plus.
Did you get the Duracell ice?
What's the matter? Batteries are all the same.
all the same? Incorrect. Only Duracell is built different with Power Boost ingredients inside. Power Boost ingredients are a unique blend of nickel and lithium. No other batteries have them. Because you need all this to work on Christmas morning. Make up for last year, right, Dad? Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Power Boost!
Happy holidays, man. Thank you. Is there anything better than an SEC tailgate? Yep. A Sonic SEC tailgate. Put on your Sonic favorites, like delicious Sonic Smashers or food-friendly foam fingers. Here we wear our colors on the outside and the inside. My stomach's cheering so hard right now. That's the Quag, 100% creamy queso. Go on! Sonic in the SEC, a match made for fun.
It has been some kind of game for Lamont Butler, just getting back into the lineup after missing the last 2 games with an ankle injury. He has not missed a shot from the field. 5 for 5 from 3, 4 for 4 from 2. He has missed 4 free throws. He's 4 of 8 for the line, but he is still having a sensational game. 27 points, that's a career high. 4 assists as well. And it is rare to make as many shots as he has without missing a single one from the field. The Kentucky record is 12, set by Rodney Dent back in 1993.
And the most impressive thing has been 5 of 5 from three-point territory for Lamont Butler. He came into this game 7 of 21 on the season, 33%.
And the 3 will go for Edwards.
Louisville is sticking in this game with individual playmaking.
They take a lot of threes, and that is the case again today. They've taken 57 shots.
Well, one play by Brandon Garrison.
Great play to give another possession.
Not content to just let the ball go out of bounds. When it hit hard off the rim, he goes after, knocks it right off of Chucky Hepburn.
Without missing a shot.
What a great play by the transfer from Oklahoma State. But how about this, Dan? 27 field goals for Kentucky. They've got 19 assists.
In a game.
And 25 field goals for Louisville. They've got 6. You know, it's been individual playmaking because of the defense that Kentucky has played. Kentucky on the offensive end has certainly gotten into more flow.
That one game where he hit like 6 threes or something.
Waterman and Garrison friendly with one another. All the fans in that corner are watching this and are waiting for the ball to be inbounded. And Mark Hope with a couple of thoughts for Pat Adams, one of the officials. It is physical right now between Garrison and Waterman.
Oh, ankles.
That was a subway play. That's not fit.
Cross-court look, tough catch. Butler the drive and kick. Oway couldn't handle it. Shot clock's at 2. 30 points for Lamont Butler. Edwards left hand, tough shot. And it goes, but to your point, look at how hard they're having to work one-on-one to get their buckets.
Yeah, you have to create it. What was that? Now, why do you get another chance? Well, the referee's telling him just pick the ball up and take it back out of bounds.
And the Louisville bench is saying what you're saying. Why was that a turnover?
Why do you get a do-over?
Because that guy's a terrible.
Butler, the first Wildcat to score 30 in a game this year. Nice pass. Garrison, bottom of the ring, and foul was called.
That one actually was a foul, but still.
Beautiful pocket pass. Off the screen and roll action with Brandon Garrison.
I don't care if you got fouled. Dunk it, hammer it on his head.
If we talk about the 2 point guards of this game and how incredible they have both played here today.
You think Kentucky missed a lot Butler the last 2 games?
But
just a spectacular pass. He's done it in every facet of the game. One of the elite defenders in the country, as is Chucky Hepburn. But I don't know who anticipated that Lamont Butler would come into this game, score 30, and be perfect from three and hit. He's one off of his entire season's output from three in this game.
Some of the free throws for Garrison. 10-point lead, 6 minutes to go.
2-2-1 3/4 court pressure, taking some time off.
The crowd wanted a carry. Hepburn wanted a foul.
Yeah, so did Matt Kelsey. It's amazing how people's wants are different.
Edwards for three. Louisville now 13 for 32 from three-point range. Again, came in as one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the country at 27%. But they're up over 40% in this game. Graham can't answer. Hepburn the rebound.
Not sure even though he's a great shooter, that's the shot they wanted.
Edwards wide open. Offensive rebound, Waterville.
What is Garrison doing?
And a foul is called. And now a little pushing and shoving near the Louisville bench. Mark Pope is down there to try to restore some order and get his players out of there. And these things can happen in a rivalry game. And fortunately, I don't think it ever escalated to the point where anybody threw a punch or anything like that, but the officials undoubtedly are going to go to the monitor to have a look.
Great job by Reed Smith. They bend over at the waist versus diving on the floor.
Like he's laying out of bounds. Like that
Looked
can't
like
be
he
a
might have been out of
foul.
bounds,
He
but
was
the referee looked like
laying
he's
out of
calling a
bounds.
foul. Not sure exactly how that's going to
I
shake
know.
out, but rivals in close proximity.
And I think fortunately we have peacemakers.
We have a common foul on white number 10. The rest of them will be reviewed.
I caught the first part, I didn't catch the second part. A foul on Garrison.
I think that the rest is under review.
The rest under review, okay.
I don't know exactly what he said, but it sounded like they're just going to review what happened after that. But Reed Smith was really close to the sideline to the point where I thought his shoulders might have been on the sideline. So Brandon Garrison bending over for it. Reed Smith doing a great job. I'm not sure whether he's out of bounds there. I don't see where the foul is. He's just standing over him, but maybe the official was just trying to keep it from being a bad situation.
And it looked like Garrison, maybe unintentionally, was kind of standing over Smith, and a couple of Louisville players wanted to move him out of there. But the only way to move him was right into the bench, where there were more guys in the red jerseys. Everything escalated from there.
Looks like a whole lot of nothing to me, but
Peyton Sebo, one of the stars of the 2013 team that won the national championship for Louisville, later vacated by the NCAA. He is their basketball ops guy. Take a look again at Garrison.
Should have dove on that ball from the beginning, and Reed Smith never would have gotten over it.
There, the hand to the side of the head of Smith. So I think it's understandable why a foul was called. I don't know if they're looking at a possible upgrade or looking to see if anybody else did anything that should be taken care of, but we will find out momentarily.
you talking about an upgrade of the contact Reed Smith said?
Yes. I'm just saying that I think that was the basis for the personal.
Oh, that was the foul.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
But I'd be surprised if that were upgraded.
I agree. But they may also, there were a lot of arms and legs in there for both sides, and they may be just trying to make sure nobody else did anything. But we'll find out when the officials hopefully will come over, and once the decision is made, we'll be able to let everybody know. Pat Adams, Jim Hartness, Lee Cassell, the three officials in this game.
I mean, I think you were right. I didn't see anybody do anything untoward. There might have been a grab or two, but I'd be surprised if anything comes from this.
After everything's done, we're not going to call anything extra after this. What we will call it, it's going to be a common foul on the 10, and it's going to be red ball out of bounds.
Okay, so we're not calling anything else, just the common foul on Garrison. Pat Adams coming over. Pat Adams saying we just had a common foul on 10 White, the rest of it is nothing. So common foul on Garrison, Louisville ball. No argument from you, right?
No, arguments don't do any good. They're in the law. They can call it the
Louisville ball, 7-point game. 5:07 to go.
Important possession here for Louisville. It feels like a score here is mandatory, even though there's 5 minutes to go in regulation.
Butler on Edwards at the moment, Owe on Hepburn. Hepburn gets a switch, the 3 over Carr. Waterman, another offensive rebound.
3-point shots open up offensive rebound opportunities.
And a foul on Butler.
It is really hard, Dan, to get blockouts on long rebounds. And the offense has a little bit of an advantage because they're going toward the basket. And you're not having to go back out for the ball.
That is the 6th team foul. Each team now with 6, so the next common foul will put the other team on the line for 1-on-1. Louisville ball.
Good job by Jackson Robinson.
Hadley gets deep and can't hit. Boy, he had a good look from a couple of feet away. But it's Kentucky ball.
And Kentucky made him finish the tough 2. Just walled up inside.
Butler lost the handle, still loose, and it's Louisville ball. Good pressure there by Hepburn.
And Louisville's got to do a really good job here with physical screening. They're not able to free people up. You got to put a body on somebody and set a really hard screen.
4 minutes to go. Waterman thought about it, now drives, puts the brakes on. Now he needs some help. 7 on the shot clock. Hadley misses the 3. Waterman again. And he scores. No, a travel before. Wave off the basket. A travel called on Noah Waterman.
That's what I thought they were going to call. Somebody called travel. I don't know she was.
So a timeout on the floor with 3:45 to go. One more look at the call on Waterman. Steps right there, no basket.
Why is Special K so special? The multi-grain flakes? Oh, right, I see, it's the real fruit. Oh, wait, can you go back to the berries? Special K, special for a reason.
Welcome to the Credit Karmaverse. Here we monitor your finances and alert you to changes big and small so you can enjoy less stress and more peace of mind. Simply scan your screen to experience Internet Credit Karma for yourself.
You got the tickets?
Vivid Seats, the only ticket company in the game that rewards you for lying. From concerts to sports and everything in between. Vivid Seats, official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Healthcare.gov has plans for health because you have plans for life. All plans cover doctor visits and emergency care to keep you and your family running strong. All plans cover hospital stays and prescriptions to give you peace of mind. 4 out of 5 customers can find a health plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Visit healthcare.gov to explore plans from the brands you know. New law, lower prices. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll by December 15th.
Lowe's knows that holiday list can stretch further than your budget. With My Lowe's Rewards, you get member deals and earn points when you shop. So you can get more and give more too. Join My Lowe's Rewards for free today. Lowe's knows how to help you holiday.
You can feel confident Continental is the smart choice in tires.
And they handle extremes?
Yep. Tested from the Texas desert to near the Arctic Circle. Really? Really.
Anything for the guy who finds that one pothole?
Yeah. Road hazard coverage has your back.
For real?
Absolutely.
Were they made by like a bajillion engineers?
Well, closer to 100. Continental. Welcome to the smart choice in tires.
Meet Ron. Ron eats, sleeps, and breathes hoops. But oh, how he can nail a software solution. You need Ron. Ron needs a retirement plan. Work with principals so we can help you with a plan that's right for Ron. Let our expertise round out yours.
When you want bedtime to be a good time,
Good night, sweetheart.
it matters where you stay. Stay and save up to 20% off. Hilton for the stay.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by K, the official partner of couples who love the game. Lamar Jackson, a former Louisville Cardinal Heisman Trophy winner back in 2016. Why are we showing you him? Because tonight, under 40 minutes from now, will be the Heisman Trophy presentation show right here on ESPN. Who you got?
Travis Hunter from Colorado.
Who, as you know, plays on both sides.
Both sides of the ball. A football term which is stuck into basketball, even though the ball is round, and there are two sides of it. You know who won the first Heisman Trophy?
I used to, but I didn't. You?
Jay Burbank.
I did
From
from
the University of Chicago. That was 1939.
I'm changing my answer. I never did. Sorry, Jay. 7-point lead, Kentucky. Dan Shulman, Jay Billis, Rupp Arena, 20,000 plus, rivalry game. And Louisville, despite multiple injuries and a player having fouled out, they are hanging around with Kentucky, but they've been unable to get over the hump and back into the lead. They only led once, very briefly, 3-2 early in the game, had it down to 3 earlier this half. It's 7 now. Carno, great job defending there by Hadley.
Really held his ground against the taller, longer Andrew Carr. He's had a great game.
Hepburn into traffic. Fouled by Taylor.
And we've talked about this throughout the game with these two outstanding point guards, Lamont Butler and Chucky Hepburn. How they play off 2 feet. 2-footed jump stop, little shot fake, and then Otega Owe just coming down instead of just going up to challenge straight up and force the smaller Chucky Hepburn to score over and comes down and fouls him.
He didn't foul him. He knocked him.
And every shot, every possession, every trip to the line, so critical now for the Cardinals.
This was a must-score possession for Louisville. They wound up getting 2 out of it.
Stupid Garrison is still in. Why does he play so much?
5-point game. And off to Butler, who has a career-high 30. This one won't go for Robinson. Hepburn down with it for the Cardinals.
No.
Waterman from the wing. Misses the 3. That would have made it a 2-point game.
Waterman has been all over the glass in this game. Got 11 rebounds and had a wide open 3. That was a good shot. It just didn't go down.
Garrison off the fingertips of Robinson and a turnover.
Terrible pass.
Let him a little bit too far
Take him out.
on that basket cut. Kentucky just hasn't been as sharp in the last couple of offensive possessions. And just leaving the door a little bit ajar for you.
2.5 to go in regulation. Nearly tipped away by Butler. Edwards handling for Louisville. Now finds Hepburn. Smith gets it on. Tipped by Waterman and a foul. Who's it going on? It looks like it is on Kentucky. No, it's on Louisville. They get Waterman on that?
Waterman is right there going after the ball. He's done a great job on the offensive glass. Has 6 offensive rebounds in that game, almost at the 7th.
I'm told it's Hepburn.
How the heck is it on Hepburn? Oh, it can't be on Hepburn.
If it's anybody, it's Waterman. Wow, it's gotta be Waterman.
It's a fan call is what it is. They put it on Hepburn. He didn't touch anyone. You gotta let the guys rebound.
As the front end is missed, and another opportunity for Louisville. Stolen away. What a job by Uofl. The steal on the slam.
Louisville hasn't had many turnovers, but they've lost some touchdowns.
Boy, Uofl has a knack for making big plays at big moments in big games.
He just shot the gap. Just a lazy pass by Noah Waterman. No way to catch up, but Uofl flushes it. Just a terrific play, reaching out with his left hand right in front of Chucky Hepburn. That's why you're reversing the ball. You have to give a pass fake.
The last foul on Butler. Edwards at the line for Louisville. Missed it.
There's no reason for Kentucky to be in a rush here.
They certainly don't appear to be. Now Robinson a cut and finish. Harrison with a terrific pass.
He was getting top locked off that zoom action and cut right back.
Hadley from Hepburn at the other end. Butler brings it over for Kentucky. Uofl. It was a quick shot, and it's all good when it goes down. Waterman at the other end. The Cardinals will not go away.
Oh, what an answer, but you're right. That was a quick shot out of the right corner by Uofl. And if it had not gone down, I think Mark Pope might have been questioning why, with that little time left, he had taken that shot. And when it goes in, I agree, it's all good.
And it's a 7-point game, under a minute to go. Here's the shot by Uofl.
There were over 20 seconds left on the shot clock when he took that. And nice inside-out interaction. Brandon Garrison coming off the corner shooter Waterman and giving him that catch-and-shoot opportunity. But now, Louisville's got to come with full court pressure. I think they can try to get a quick trap, get a steal. I don't think they need to foul right away. But you certainly can't let Kentucky burn this entire 30 seconds on the shot clock. You're gonna have to foul, play the foul game at some point.
What have you learned that you seeing Louisville in person for the first time this year, Kentucky you've seen before? What have you learned about these two teams?
Well, I mean, I knew Kentucky. We knew Kentucky was really good, and I've seen Louisville on tape, saw them play in the Bahamas, but they're tougher than I thought. I mean, they had every reason to fold up the tent in this game. They've had all these injuries. They've had foul trouble in this one. Kentucky got off to an unbelievable start. They shot close to 70% in the first half. 69.6. I'm a roundup guy, so I'm getting them 70%.
Oh, we know. One thing they've done is they've made threes today, which has been a huge problem for them this year. And Mark Pope told us at practice yesterday, this is what makes them dangerous. They're better than they've shot. And there will be games when they go in. And when the threes go in, Mark Pope said they can play with a lot of people. And Pat Kelsey feels the same way about his own team.
Well, Kentucky puts numbers up. I mean, they average 91, and they're approaching that in this game. And they've got balance. There's a great vibe around this Kentucky team. It's a really, really good basketball team.
Kentucky's at 57%. They've made more than half their threes. They're plus 11 on the glass. You'd think, if I just told you, I think they'd be up 20.
It's not anything with our thing, buddy. It's the feed from the. Turn up the volume on the big remote. The big remote, buddy. Turn the volume up. Yeah. They just called the foul on that Jackson Robinson. That is unbelievable.
Play by Jackson Robinson, who's usually a really smart player. There's no reason to do that in this situation. Let Louisville foul you.
Waterman back to Hepburn. In and out. Carr's got it for Kentucky.
What a blocking by Harrison.
Owe scores again. And 20,000 loving what they are seeing from Otega Owe and Kentucky.
Louisville has battled, but the door was slightly ajar, and I think Otega Owe just slammed it.
On what is a very balanced team, 6 players in double figures on the season. Otega Owe is their leading scorer, 15.6 coming in, 15 at the moment of this one. And now 16, and boom, it's back to a double-digit game. Moments ago, that 3 that went in and out for Hepburn, had it gone, it would have been a 4-point game. He will drive, get inside, up and in, another basket for Hepburn.
Give Louisville credit, this team fought. But Kentucky has a number of different weapons. They don't have any one player they're going to go to. But they share the ball so well. What do they have, like 22 assists in this game?
Yeah, 32 made baskets.
And defensively, they turned Louisville into individual playmakers. There were a lot of terrific individual plays made by Louisville, especially by Chucky Hepburn and Terrence Edwards Jr. And that's 3 games in a row now for Edwards Jr. where he's had 20 or more.
His 31st point.
Butler 10 of 10 from the field, 6 of 6 from 3-point range in this game. Again, he only had 7 threes on the season before this game. He knocks down 6 in this one.
31 minutes. Back from missing a couple of games with a bad ankle. Chucky Hepburn, by the way, is going to wind up at 39 minutes in this game.
Oh my God!
No foul. Number 4 on him. But just 27 seconds remain, and it's a 10-point lead. I'm sure it hasn't felt easy for a moment for Mark Pope, but his players withstood some runs by the Cardinals as well. Certainly appear to have done enough here tonight to go to 10-1.
I don't know if you would agree with this, but Kentucky does not look like a team that hasn't played together.
Correct.
It's really remarkable how quickly this team has come together and they play together so well.
Jumpman Invitational coming up Tuesday, 7 p.m. Another strong team in the SEC, Florida, undefeated. Won today, beat Arizona State, now 10-0. They'll take on North Carolina. Also a Heisman Trophy presentation coming up 25 minutes from now. Kentucky, Auburn, Tennessee, Alabama, Florida, top 10 undefeated. I mean, that's quite a top tier in what is clearly the best league in the nation right now.
Well, the teams you mentioned, fist fight, prize fight, back alley brawl.
Yeah.
It is going to be a gauntlet.
And you know, Arkansas got that big win over Michigan Tuesday night in New York. How about Mississippi State and Ole Miss? They both gotten off to nice starts. I mean, the Texas A&M, the league had everybody's playing great right now.
I mean, South Carolina, what were they, 6-2 the last time?
Yeah. 7-2, I believe.
7-2, yeah. And they're at the bottom of the SEC in non-conference play.
Yeah. And as for Louisville and Graham, the ACC is not off to a good start this year, but Louisville, which has been the doormat of the ACC the last couple of years, I think you'd agree. They're going to pick some people off. They are headed in the right direction. They will win games in League Play.
No, they're good. And if they were 100%, I think they'd certainly be even better and more of a threat. But they proved it down in the Bahamas. They beat Indiana, beat West Virginia, played Oklahoma really tough in the championship game of the Battle for Atlantis.
A rivalry game that lived up to the billing here tonight. Boy, how did Hepburn get that one to go as he adds to his totals? He's got 26. And they're still playing. A foul will send Oway to the line with 15.6 to go. That is the fifth foul on Hepburn. So Chucky Hepburn is done with 26 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in this game.
I think he's asking, wait a minute, I don't have 5 fouls, do I? Maybe he's forgetting that. No, they did have that phantom foul where they, on the rebound, where they called him for the foul. He may no way that was a foul.
He may never have known that was called on him.
That's it. That may have happened.
Yeah. I don't know how many players anywhere around the country mean as much to their team as that guy does to Chucky Hepburn. Has to lead them in so many ways, and he has been. He will continue to do so.
He was all defensive team in the Big Ten, truly one of the great defenders in the college game. And he and Lamont Butler, I have to rack my brain to think of a better matchup between great defensive guards that we've seen today, Lamont Butler and Chucky Hepburn.
The two of them just playing one-on-one would be entertaining. They're both so skilled, both offensively and defensively. Edwards into the front court, the final seconds ticking away. Oway knocks it away. Robinson still going. And it's into the hands of Butler. And that will be that. A very entertaining basketball game here at Rupp Arena as Kentucky defeats Louisville 93 to 85. The Cats are 10-1. Louisville now 6-5. For Jay Millis.